talk about next year. I want to focus on the next 5 years, the next 10 years.
With his time in the nation's highest office coming to an end, President Obama made his final State of the Union address tonight.
The GOP quickly criticizing the president on some familiar topics, health care and national security. Denver 7 political reporter Marshall Zelinger joins us now. Marshall, the president also took a few jabs at the other side here.
There were a couple of moments of groans, including when the president said the only people in America who are going to work the same job in the same place with a health and retirement package for 30 years were members of Congress. For the last time, the president revealed not just what he wants to accomplish, but what he wants done when he's out of office. The president's final State of the Union address broke down into 4 sections. The first, economic opportunity and economic security. The president telling Congress pre-K should be available for all, as well as affordable college.
Providing 2 years of community college at no cost for every responsible student is one of the best ways to do that.
His second topic touched on technology and innovation, putting the vice president in charge of a new national effort to cure cancer. His third topic, top of mind for most, keeping America safe.
If this Congress is serious about winning this war and wants to send a message to our troops and the world, authorize the use of military force against ISIL. Take a vote.
The fact is the president has restricted some of our commanders in the field from pursuing what they need to in order to defeat the enemy.
Republican Senator Cory Gardner spoke with me via webcam right after the speech, including the one part he liked the most.
I think the president talked about optimism. He talked about how we should work for the future, and I don't think anybody can disagree with that.
But Gardner also thought the president was partisan, which was actually his last topic, better politics. Toward the end of the speech, though, the president made a reference that could easily have been directed at Republican frontrunner Donald Trump.
And that's why we need to reject any politics that targets people because of race or religion.
Trump then tweeted, "The State of the Union speech is really boring, slow, lethargic, very hard to watch." The entire speech was about 1 minute shy of 1 hour. And surprisingly, in his 5,438 scripted words, he only used the word gun once, despite his executive actions on gun control last week. Eric?
Thanks, Marshall. And tonight, as the First Lady sat down front and center for the president's speech, her section wasn't as full as it usually is. One seat right next to the First Lady was empty in honor of all those killed by gun violence in our country. Today, we spoke with Tom Sullivan, whose son Alex was killed in the Aurora Theater shooting. This is what he had to say about the First Lady's decision.
Over 30,000 people a year are killed by gun violence. Another 80,000, are injured. And so it's hard to designate just one person for that. So I think the empty seat, will be inclusive to all of those.
This symbolic move comes just a week after the president announced executive gun actions, including requiring universal background checks for all gun sales.